Hello, welcome to FHE on the Road with Christine Stevenson. This podcast is designed to connect the people and the places from the past with your lives today, with 5-minute stories and facts from church history. Save these stories for when you are traveling through these areas to bring history to life. Okay, welcome back to FHE on the Road with Christine. Today I found some fun stories on the Palmyra, New York temple. I love learning about the temples of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It's kind of one of my favorite things. And I love the combination of the Palmyra temple with church history. It just makes for some awesome learning. And I really like it. Okay, so there are so many amazing stories in the Palmyra, New York temple. I found an article written by the Department of Church History and Doctrine at Brigham Young University in Provo. The editors were Alexander Baugh and Andrew Hodges, and they compiled some awesome miracles that happened during the building of the Palmyra temple. I thought I'd share them with you. So non-LDS construction workers knelt in prayer each morning before they would start working on the temple for the day. One worker said that the Palmyra temple was the most remarkable building he'd ever helped construct. So I like that. Many people in Palmyra, New York area who are not members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints refer to the Palmyra temple as their temple or our temple. This is pretty amazing after studying about the persecutions that the early saints went through, along with the problems of buying the old Smith land. So the area has come a long way in relations with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and that's kind of fun to hear. President Hinckley was inspired at the location of where the temple should be built, even though the location chosen required removing a house that had been built there. So he felt like that was a really important spot that Heavenly Father told him where the temple needed to be built, and so yeah, it was like kind of the hardest spot on the property, or it sounds like a hard spot on the property to build. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints was able to broadcast the dedication of the Palmyra temple via encrypted transmission over the church's satellite system, and an estimated 1.3 million people participated in either the live broadcast or the rebroadcast of the dedication. And we talked about that in the quick facts. So that was a big deal. That was a hard thing to do. And there were so many miracles to make that broadcast happen. The dedication was aired in 6 different time zones and translated into 12 different languages. On the day of the dedication, the Palmyra area had a big storm and they were being pelted with rain. But when President Hinckley went out to perform the cornerstone ceremony, the sun came out and the sun shined over the temple and the sacred grove. President Hinckley said, "To me, it is a miracle." So I love that. The Palmyra temple windows were done by Brother Tom Holdman, and he was in charge of the stained glass windows of the Palmyra temple. He had an idea of making all the windows beautiful trees etched in stained glass representing the sacred grove. Brother Holdman went to seek permission from the architect of the temple. The architect loved the idea, and the architect told Brother Holdman that he needed to take the idea to the prophet to get permission. So Brother Holdman took the idea to President Hinckley, and President Hinckley also liked the idea. Oh, the one problem with the windows was the cost. Brother Holdman was told by the prophet that they had to stay on budget, and those windows were pretty expensive. Making those windows simply did not seem possible with the budget that they had for the temple. President Hinckley told Brother Holdman that if he was able to find funding for the project, it was good to go. So Brother Holdman spoke to a person he thought might contribute to the temple project and was surprised by the answer he received. The person Brother Holdman asked said that he and his wife were sitting in the temple and had a feeling that they needed to donate to the building of the Palmyra temple. When the sweet couple received that guidance to contribute to the temple, it was only 2 weeks before Brother Holdman had come to ask them for assistance. They were ready to contribute right when Brother Holdman came to ask. Isn't that pretty cool? I love that story. I think it's so awesome that the Lord prepared this couple for that ask. And it was a pretty big ask. President Brigham Young said miracles, or these extraordinary manifestations of the power of God, are not for the unbeliever. They are to console the saints and to strengthen and confirm the faith of those who love, fear, and serve God, not for outsiders. So I love that quote. I think that it's saying that we can see the miracles, that they're right there, but it's not for the unbeliever to see, because whether they see it or not, they're not going to believe it. And so it's to strengthen our beliefs. Anyways, so I love those stories of the Palmyra temple, and I hope you like them too and you learned something. Thanks. Bye. Thank you for listening to FHE on the road today. We hope you enjoyed what you've heard. Please like, subscribe, and share with anyone who'd be interested in these stories. Thanks.